Well, Arsenal fan, welcome to Chom Sports News and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Man City favorites, Liverpool go close, late Arsenal charge Premier League. Title predictions. The race to win the 2023/24 Premier League promises to be one of the most exciting in years. Liverpool, Manchester City and Arsenal are all battling it out to be crowned champions come May 19th. Jurgen Klopp's side currently lead the way with 63 points. Manchester City, however, are just 1 point behind the Reds with 62 points, while Arsenal are in third with 61 points. Following their 6-0 win over Sheffield United on Monday night, the Gunners are the league's most informed team at present. Mikel Arteta's side have won their previous 7 league games, scoring 31 goals in the process. Next weekend could have huge ramifications in the title race as Liverpool welcome Man City to Anfield. With both sides potentially taking points off each other, Arsenal could go top if they beat Brentford at Emirates Stadium nearly 24 hours earlier. There are still 11 games left of the 2023/24 Premier League campaign and there's sure to be plenty of twists and turns to come. With that in mind, Football.London's writers have come together to predict what might happen in the title race between now and the end of the season. Sam Truelove, content editor. This is one hell of a title race, that's for sure. With 11 games left, either one of Liverpool, Manchester City and Arsenal could end up lifting the trophy in just over 2 months. Liverpool are the current leaders, but I feel they must beat Man City at Anfield on Sunday to have any chance of winning it. At the very least they cannot lose. Jurgen Klopp's side still have derby games against Everton and Manchester United to come, as well as tricky fixtures against Tottenham, West Ham and Aston Villa. The Reds keep finding a way to win, however, and if that continues against Pep Guardiola's side on Sunday, then I think Liverpool have to be the favourites. Arsenal will run the Reds close, in my opinion, and are in scary form right now. They look like men possessed every time they step onto the pitch. The Gunners travel to Etihad Stadium at the end of March and will probably need to win or draw to stand a chance of winning a first title since 2004. It's getting to that stage of the season where Man City usually put an unbelievable run of results together. While they are in the middle of doing that, they don't look like their usual selves for some reason and have a tendency to leak goals in games they shouldn't. With games against Liverpool, Arsenal, Brighton and Tottenham to come, I'm predicting Guardiola's team to drop points and not win their 4th Premier League title in a row. Tom Canton, football writer. I would love to buy into the optimism that I hold with nearly everything regarding Arsenal's title hopes, but I am still minded to temper my expectations due to the monotonous mechanical beast that is Manchester City. Arsenal are still to show whether they have it takes, whereas Pep Guardiola has done it time and time again. Without question, a draw between the Gunners' title rivals is the dream outcome for them, which of course could secure top spot, at least for a weekend, should they beat Brentford the day before. The Gunners are indeed doing everything in their power to stay on the coattails of their rivals but cannot get the luck needed to see them slip up. The pressure is immense, but being the chasers rather than the chased has perhaps helped ground this season's challenge as opposed to last season's hysteria. The team is better, the football is better, but the challenge of City for me still has them edging it. Lee Wilmot, head of Football.London. Arsenal are in imperious form. 31 goals scored and just 3 conceded in 7 straight wins. Not bad, that. They still remain in the chase, but they have not made it to the top of the pile. Liverpool and Manchester City both remain ahead, with 11 games of the campaign to go. The Gunners may be formidable right now, but I still can't look past Manchester City for the title. I think Pep Guardiola's side will still get the job done. Arsenal still have to go to the Etihad Stadium, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and Old Trafford in the run-in, while there are difficult-looking home games with Chelsea and Aston Villa to factor in too, defining fixtures in their quest to win the Premier League title. Man City and Liverpool have similarly tough run-ins, but Man City have been there, done it and got the job done before, while Liverpool's injury list, and Europa League football, may hurt them. Joe Doyle, content editor. It's undoubtedly the most exciting end to a Premier League title race in some time. The trio of Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City are incredibly well matched, and as a neutral-ish, seeing the race go down to the wire would be fantastic. I know it's a bit of a boring option, but I still think Man City have enough to seal the title. You just have to look at their strength in depth to see why they're in such a good position despite arguably not playing their best football for much of the season. The bench against Man United summed it up, really. On came World Cup winner Julian Alvarez, left as unused subs were the likes of Mateo Kovacic, Manuel Akanji, Josko Gvardiol, and Matthias Nunes. They've still got a tricky run-in to manage, but if they get past the clash against Aston Villa at the start of April within touching distance of top spot, it's hard to see them dropping points against anyone but Spurs later that month. Liverpool have battled well through their recent injury spell, and while the win over Nottingham Forest may be the stuff of champions, I think they're just starting to creak at the wrong time. Arsenal have been in phenomenal form. I just wonder still whether they can maintain it with a difficult run to the end of the season and Champions League contention also in the mix. Thanks for visiting us, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment.